Morning.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, it's Friday. Can you believe it? It's
Yes.
Friday. We've done 5 days of kettlebell training, and we are here Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to help you with your kettlebell training. So happy to have all of you here. We're just going to wait a couple of minutes to see who jumps on. And I feel great today. How are you doing?
I feel lovely.
I got a lot of exercise up and down the stairs. We're doing a tile job. So I actually really like doing that kind of stuff because it's like a workout, but you're working at the same time.
Carrying a lot of stuff.
But this morning I wanted to talk a little bit about, it's, if you looked at my post, it's really just about enjoying life. And I know I say that a lot, but it's about relaxing and not worrying about things and, just kind of shoulders relax and your jaw relax. If you are sitting there, I know sometimes first thing in the morning when I get up and I'm sitting there having my coffee, I can feel my jaw just tighten up, and I'm thinking about the day, and just let it go, let it go. Can't sing, so. But it is early morning, and we are here to do a kettlebell training. And so the words of wisdom today is relax. Don't take things so seriously. Things will happen the way they're supposed to happen. If you're working and you're a dedicated person and you're a good person and you put forth your best as you can, that's all we need to do.
It's funny. When I many years ago, I was a massage therapist. And when I went through massage school, one of my teachers said something really interesting about this. He said that when you tighten up, when you have stress in your body and you tighten the muscles up, you're slowing down the flow of energy in your body.
Yeah.
People say they want more energy. They don't really want more energy. They want more energy going out of them. Energy is uncomfortable to have. So what happens is this: people contract against their experience. The amount of stress that you carry in your life is the degree to which you contract against your reality. Figuring out how to relax means figuring out how to let go of the bullshit that you keep in you.
Yeah.
Figuring this type of training, kettlebell training, any physical training in general, brings your awareness to your body in the present so that you can feel that stuff. You can't let it go unless you can feel it. So this is part of the point of what we do. Yeah. This is literally going to get you more in touch with your body so that you can find a way to become more healthy, mostly by letting go of crap.
Yeah, and I do trauma and addiction recovery, helping people get through trauma. And what I know is that we carry a lot of stress and trauma in our bodies. Mm-hmm. We hold it in, and that's what makes us ill. That's what makes us sick. That's what's making us sick is all that stuff that we're holding in our body. We're one big piece. Our mind and body and everything is all one big piece. It's not just up here that we're thinking about things. Your body thinks too, and it holds on to that. So, I realized something yesterday, and we talked about this yesterday. I was carrying some heavy boxes up some stairs, tile, and I realized that doing this training is teaching me how to hold my body in situations like that. And what happened was when I seated my shoulders and I had that box in front of me and I stood the way I was supposed to be standing, when I made it up when I was going up the stairs, I had more stability. Mm-hmm. Whereas before I used to be kind of tippy, and I think it was because my body was not in alignment when I would go upstairs. So I'd feel like I was tipping. So this is great information for anybody, but particularly those who are maybe losing their balance as they're getting older, that type of thing. It was just an epiphany. I actually got tears in my eyes thinking when we were talking about it. I'm saying, hey, I just realized something, because it makes a huge difference. It means that I have a little more longevity. That means that I can do the things that I want to do a little longer in my life. And I have like a few years ahead of me.
You want to increase your longevity? Don't get hurt.
Yeah.
You want to not get hurt? Learn how to use your body properly.
Yes.
Speaking of which, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a warm up.
We are. We're going to warm up a little bit. Spider-Man. Steve McCabe.
I have my Batman outfit on today. Doesn't it remind you of Batman?
And I cannot pronounce this name, but I know this woman because I believe she was part of one of my groups. Anyway, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Let's get started. Find a little bit of space.
I think you have to adjust.
I'm going to make a little adjustment here. And over here.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Start with the feet shoulder width apart. Bouncing a little bit. Right up off the ground.
Oh, my favorite. And I say this every time we do this, but I'm serious. If you have never done this, I want you to get up off the couch right now, off your chair, put your coffee down, and you relax your shoulders and let them drop down as you're hopping. And it's just a nice little gentle hop. Your shoulders kind of come down loosely, and it feels amazing. So if you're not doing it, you need to get up off the couch right now. Do this with us. Can't get anywhere by just sitting there. Oh, God, that feels good. Whew. This is another one of my favorites. Just like shaking. So you're going to let your shoulders drop down. And it's like shaking water from the pinky. Ah, feels good. It's like a massage or something. Just get all that stuff out. Let it out. Heart openers?
Heart openers.
Now this is also doing a little body tapping as your arms come around, tapping the body and getting the blood flowing. And you can do it as hard or as soft as you want. It's not, obviously you don't want to hurt yourself, but it just gets your chest open so that you get some oxygen in there. Get your whole body warmed up. And same thing with this. It looks kind of funny. It looks like we're going to take off and go flying, but this is great for the shoulders, especially if you have tight shoulders. This will get the synovial fluid going in your shoulders. Grip with your toes. Tighten your core. Just let your
and the other way.
And this will loosen up your shoulders a bit. One thing I haven't had a lot of issues with is my shoulders, but I know a lot of people do. And this one, you just want to let your arms loose. And you can see David's turning his foot.
Turn the back foot. Front foot faces to the front. Fold at the hip so that you stretch the hip and not torque the knee.
Yeah, I have injured my knee, and it's not fun because it takes quite a while to heal if you've injured any kind of joint like that, especially if you're trying to walk on it. It took a while for it to. I started doing some pretty hard yoga. We were doing like 4 hours of yoga a day for a month. But I actually heard it in the beginning of that whole thing, the first month that we did yoga. This was not relaxing yoga.
No. Yoga from Wealth Yogi is a little on the hardcore side.
But that's what we were looking for. We went to the UK for 3 months, did a business yoga program, spirituality, business, and yoga, all rolled up in one. And it was challenging, particularly the yoga part of it. The whole thing was. But that's what we were looking for. You need to challenge yourself once in a while. Do something difficult. It's amazing how it raises the bar of what you, think you can do, and then what you're able to do as you live your life. You know, pick something that you have always wanted to do, or it looks like you
Other way.
Could do it and then just go ahead and try. I think you'll surprise yourself. I always do. Yeah, I always surprise myself. I'm a little chatty today.
It's okay.
I think the reason is so mornings are my time of the day. I love mornings. And I feel my best at this time of the morning. I just do. I feel good. The sun is coming up. I'm in good shape. I'm healthy. I have nothing. I have a beautiful family. I have 4 grandkids. My oldest grandson's going to be a senior in high school this year. You know, and I just really am so grateful for
the cool grandma.
For everything that I have in my life.
Okay. So before we get started today, we're gonna be adding a new technique. Paul Elliott, Steve McCabe.
Who I have here on my side here? Billy the Great.
Billy the Great.
Billy the Great. Good morning. You are great.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little variation on our swing today. So do this with me. Put your feet far apart in your kettlebell swing stance. Bring one hand down as if imagine you have a kettlebell in your hand. You're going to sit down into your swing and then pop the hips forward, bring them up. And then as it comes up, I'm going to take, doesn't matter which leg, step.
So even though you have, like, let's say I have my kettlebell in my left hand, it doesn't matter what foot I'm walking.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which foot you step with first, right? But you're going to do from feet parallel and on the same line at the top of the swing. When it's floating in space, you're going to do a quick step. Doesn't have to be far, just a small step. Regain your balance and your stability, and then do another swing.
Now this is a small move, but this is going to be building. We're going to be building on this with another move later on. So we want to learn the small
baby steps. We're going to call this baby steps.
Yeah. Okay.
The next thing you're going to do is the exact same thing in reverse. Swing the kettlebell up at the top of the swing. Step back. Swing. Step back. So we're going to walk forward and walk back.
And this gets our coordinates, not only our coordinates, but it imprints our moves in our minds, so that when we add to this, we'll be able to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Put your kettlebell between your feet. Fold at the hip. Sit back. 2 hands on the bell. Drive into the heels. Pick it up. Push the hips forward. Push the hips back. 2. 3. 6. 7. Now pop it up. And overhead. 1. All the way to the bottom. 2. 3. 4. 5. 5 more. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Bring it down. Whew. Bring it to the side. Grab it so that your pinky's to the middle of the handle. Feet a little closer. Bring this hand to your shoulder. Now, hoist it up and across your body. Swing it back. 2.
Use your hips.
4. 5. Change hands. 1. 2. Change hands. Now overhead. 1. Swing it again. 2. 3. 4. 5. Change hands. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Sit it down.
Good.
Very good. Okay. So we're going to do a little walking swing here. You're going to move back.
I'm adjusting the camera. I have to be careful because I usually start back here, and I'm afraid I'm going to hit the wall. That would not be good.
It will effectively put a nice hole in the wall. Or your floor if you drop it. Okay, let's just not do that. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. We're going to do that a couple of times. Starting with the kettlebell, we'll say start in your left hand. I'm left-handed, that's why I always like to start in the left hand. All you right-handed people, you always want to start in the right hand. Every class I've ever been to, it's always start with the right hand. I'm left-handed, we're doing it my way. Okay.
My way to the highway. You're the trainer, so I'll follow you.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. Got the kettlebell. We're going to do a couple of swings just to get it going. Here we go. And step, step, 1, 2, step, 1, 2. Now going backwards, step. Change hands. Going forward. 1, 2. Stepping back. 1, 2. Change hands. Going forward. 1, 2. 1, 2. Change hands. Oh, I'm sorry. Now change hands. Coming forward. Going back. Change hands. Going forward. Going back. Change hands. Going forward. Going back. Change hands. One more set each side. Going forward. Going back. Other side. Going forward. Going back. Set it down.
Okay. What was interesting for me on that one is making sure that you're popping the hips at the same time as walking.
Yep.
So that takes a little bit of practice. It looks super easy, and it's not difficult, but you want to make sure the form is right. And what I found was I was using my arms a lot.
Yep.
Because my legs are busy.
And so that extra element of movement puts you in your mind instead of your body. So you have to kind of get a little comfortable with it, feel it so that you can stop thinking about it and just let it come out and find your center.
That's a good point. And that's what happens to me is in the beginning when I'm learning something, I'm thinking about it. Then you go to the feeling part of your body. Mm-hmm. Once you can learn how to feel it, then it releases it from thinking, and you just basically are able to feel it instead of.
Okay, I'm going to go up to my heavier kettlebell. We're going to do some long cycle. Swing to the rack and press. Whew. All right, here we go, folks. Grab your kettlebell, bring it to the rack. Press over. 1, return, swing. 2, 3. Change hands. Change hands. Bring it to the rack. Okay. We've done our lunges. This time we're going to do our lunges in a pressed position. So, that's fine.
Yep.
Okay. Press the kettlebell overhead. Stepping forward with the opposite leg in a lunge. 1. Keep a locked position. 2.
Yeah, that's the hard part. And keeping your secret.
3. 4. 5. Pull it in. Change hands. Opposite leg. 1. 2. 4. Pull it in. Sit it down. Whew. Very nice, folks.
Who do we have with us?
Who do we have with us? Mary Maverick.
Mary Maverick. Oh, I love that name. Hi, Mary. Mary Maverick. Eminem.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
She's a cool lady. She was part of my business networking group.
cool. That's awesome. In
Bath, yeah. The Mid-Coast Commerce Connection.
Fantastic.
We call it the Mid-Coast Comedy Connection.
I can see why. You have a really good sense of humor. And if everybody followed suit on that.
We had a lot of fun.
I was going to say something while I was working out. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So this is really important in terms of your life, but we are building warriors here. And it's important. You can have all the spirituality, you can get your mindset right, but also what comes with that is physical strength, in that we are building warriors here. That's what we're doing.
That's a good point. In fact, I want to tell you something really cool. Spiritual warrior traditions span the globe. One of the things that they have in common is a sword. Kind of odd, isn't it? But here's the thing. When you carry a sword, you have to put your mind and in the sword. You have to feel as if that sword is an extension of your body. This separates you from your body. It's what launches people on a spiritual path. That bringing your awareness to an external object. The kettlebell functions in the same way. Feel that kettlebell. Understand that kettlebell as if it's a part of you. And you will have felt the external environment as part of you. This is a huge key. Remember that. Okay, let's get back to our bell.
Oh, yeah, we have a workout today. I forgot. All right. So we must be doing some swings.
We are going to do 100 swings.
100 swings.
100 swings.
Holy smokes. Okay, let me get the camera adjusted. I'm having camera issues here this morning. Let me see what I'm just doing this. Wrong hand. Did you see it this morning? Okay, did you 100 swings?
Here we go. Oh, fine. I'll get a heavy bell.
Wow. Is that one heavier than this one?
This is a 16.
Yeah.
Okay, get your heavy bell. Here we go. We'll see how this goes, folks.
Core tight. Shoulders seated.
Right. Pull at the hip. Grab the bell. Drive into the heels. Come up. And 1,
Off the hip.
2, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, halfway. 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 10 more. Set it down.
I honestly didn't think I was going to make it.
That was tough. Folks, 100 swings with a heavy kettlebell. Woo! Very nice.
Wow. I actually didn't think I was going to make it.
My grip was starting to fail. It's a heavy bell.
It was a cardio for me. But we did it. We challenged ourselves this morning. We're creating warriors here. That's what we're doing. Warriors in strength, warriors in mindset, heart set, health set, and soul set. To quote Robin Sharma. Love that guy. And I just want to give a shout out to our mentor, Master Sri Karshna, who is in the process of writing his book with a wealth yogini named Maria. And he announced this yesterday, so I'm not talking out of context here. But he is a wonderful mentor. He's made a difference in my life. So look him up on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Master Shri Karshna. Wonderful, wonderful, giving, loving, serving human being.
Right. Or you could look up Yogi with a Lamborghini.
Yeah, he's amazing. We've learned a lot from him and follow suit in terms of living the best lives that we can. So I hope you have an amazing, amazing weekend. We are here to help you. We are here to love you. We are here to support you. We send all of you in the world today love, hope, happiness, abundance. And for those of you who are suffering today in the world, please, we send healing energies. Namaste, everyone. We love you all. We'll see you Monday morning.
Monday.
Right in the early 6 a.m.
Bring your kettlebell.
Bring your kettlebell. It's an awesome workout. Love you. Take care. I should have been.